Welcome to Try It On, the space where awareness meets the nervous system and real change begins. I'm Tiffany O'Hearn, holistic healer, nervous system guide, and speaker. And today we're talking about manifestation, but not the version you've been sold, the version that actually works. But don't take my word for it. Try it on. And before we dive in, if you've been carrying old wounds, old stories, old feelings that keep looping back, Let It Go was made for you. It's a 60-minute workshop on releasing what was never yours to carry. It's a live clearing practice. It's a 15-minute guided meditation with a 396 hertz and a 528 hertz frequency track, all for $47. Link is in the bio. Because you cannot attract what you cannot hold. And we're going to talk about exactly what that means today. And so I want to start with a question. How many of you have done the vision board? How many of you have said the affirmations? Written the list? Read The Secret? Done all of those things, and you still find yourself in the same job, the same relationship, the same financial loop, wondering what you're doing wrong. But here is what I really want you to hear. You're not doing it wrong. You're doing it from the wrong place. And so here's the truth about manifestation that nobody talks about. You are always manifesting. Every single day. Every single day you are manifesting. The question is never, are you manifesting, right? It's happening all of the time. Our lives have been created based on our manifestations every day. And so the question is, what are you manifesting from? What are you manifesting from? Because your nervous system is not neutral. It is constantly broadcasting a signal. And that signal, the frequency you are living in, is what you are attracting back. Not always what you want, not what you wrote on the vision board, but what your body actually believes is true, what your nervous system actually feels safe holding. And this is your real point of attraction. Your point of attraction is what your nervous system can hold. And so here's why the same patterns keep showing up, no matter how much you want something different. So you want the $1 million, right? But your nervous system was built in scarcity, and it doesn't feel safe with abundance. And so even when money comes, it goes. Even when the opportunity arrives, something sabotages it. Even when the relationship is good, you find a way to recreate familiar. And you don't do it because you're broken. You do it because your nervous system is doing exactly what it was built to do. Keeping you in what it knows. Keeping you in what feels safe. Even when safe and good are not the same thing. And so let's talk about that for a second, right? I have been working at my business for the better part of 7 years, trying to grow my brand, knowing that this is really what I'm here to do. But I lacked the space inside to hold the growth I was seeking. And so I spent the better part of 6-7 years making the vision boards, affirming, right? Speaking it into existence, living the life. But the reality is my nervous system didn't have the space to hold it. So, in effect, I create or manifest the opposite, which is less visibility, less growth, less money, because I need to feel safe for it, right? And so, money is a huge one for us. Money is something that pretty much, if we say, what are you manifesting? It's going to be money in some capacity or another. We all seek that. But what if we looked inside or outside the money? What is there? Because that's where the manifestation truly begins. And through this work, I'm here now, manifesting with you, manifesting through, because I have the space to do so. And this has all just been a journey. But so much of what we hear nowadays is just manifest, manifest, manifest. And the reality is, I have been manifesting, same as you. You have manifested everything in your life, good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. That is the reality. And so we are manifesting from a space of scarcity, from a space of lack, from fear. So we keep creating scarcity, lack, and fear. And this is where it really gets exciting, because we can do something different. And this is all opportunity, because the law of attraction is real. And I'm not here to argue with it. But here's what all of the books left out: you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. And what you are is a nervous system, a regulated nervous system or a dysregulated one. A dysregulated nervous system, no matter how many affirmations you say, is broadcasting fear, broadcasting lack, broadcasting, I am not safe, this cannot last, or something will go wrong. In the universe, your body, your choices, your patterns responds to that signal every time. You do not need a manifestation course. You need a regulated nervous system. That is the missing piece, and that is what The Secret didn't tell you. That is what all of these courses that we're taking don't tell us. See, we desire so much, but really, if we get to the root of what desire is, it is lack. So we're already coming from scarcity. We don't believe what it is that we're manifesting. Because in order for us to manifest, it's not about belief. This doesn't live in the mind. It is not intellectual. It is a feeling. It is the space within our nervous system. Can we hold what we are seeking? And that is the biggest question to ask. You are manifesting every single moment of every day. What are you manifesting, and where are you manifesting it from? Is it coming from a regulated nervous system or a dysregulated nervous system? Because the other side of that is most of the time we're manifesting something that we cannot hold. And we cannot hold it because is it actually what we want? And there's another really key piece to that there is what we are seeking, what we want. Because we're manifesting based on our body, right? And when we are dysregulated, we don't have access to our intuition, our authenticity, our sovereign selves. And so if we don't have access to our intuition, we're accessing fear from our dysregulated nervous system. So what we are trying to manifest is through fear and gripping and scarcity. And so this is where it shifts. Most people are trying to manifest from desire. I want the job. I want the relationship. I want the money. But desire lives in the mind. Manifestation lives in the body. And the question is never, what do you want? The question is, how does it feel to already have it? And I'll ask that again. How does it feel to already have it? And can your nervous system hold that feeling? Not for the moment during the meditation or the course, not while you're writing in your journal, having your coffee, but in your body, in your baseline, in your default state. Can your nervous system hold that feeling? Because what you can feel consistently in your body is what you can hold in your life. And I'll say it again. What you can feel consistently in your body is what you can hold in your life. And what you cannot hold in your nervous system, you will unconsciously push away every time. When we talk about doing this regulation work, we create space. I have created space within myself to fully recognize regulation versus dysregulation. And so when something I desire comes up in dysregulation, I recognize it as such because also what is desire? I read a lot of Dr. David Hawkins. Desire is lack. Desire is scarcity. What we are really asking for is the feeling behind something. So I'm here talking to you today based on the feeling within me. And I have access to that because I am doing the work, right? So everything that I have or will manifest is coming from that space within me, consciously and intentionally. And you get to do the same. This is why I share all of this. This is the work. You, and I really want you to hear this. You are not bad at manifesting. You are extraordinarily powerful at it. You are extraordinarily powerful at manifesting. Make no mistake. But look at your life and look at the patterns that keep showing up. Look at the dynamics that keep recreating themselves. That's not an accident. And it's not bad luck. It's a highly sophisticated nervous system doing exactly what it was conditioned to do. The work is not to want something differently. The work is to be differently in your body, in your baseline, in your nervous system. Because when your nervous system really feels safe, when calm is your default, not your exception, you stop attracting from fear and start attracting from wholeness, from your intuition. Because wholeness can hold so much more than fear ever could. And so this is the work inside Let It Go, the workshop I created, because you cannot regulate into abundance while you're still carrying the wounds that created that scarcity. You have to release what was never yours to carry before you can hold what is actually meant for you. And this is a 60-minute workshop with a live clearing practice and a 15-minute guided meditation, 396 hertz and a 528 frequency track that I personally curated. It's for $47. And the link is in the bio because you've carried this long enough. In order for us to create space, we need to let go. And this is the work. You are manifesting your life based on your beliefs, based on your unconscious beliefs. And I talk about this all the time. Well, where do your beliefs come from? Well, they come from our ancestors. And that's a really, really key place to look because how you were brought up to see money is how you hold money in your nervous system. Love. your job, your work, right? These beliefs have been recreating and looping in your life based on your parents, based on the media, based on your religion, based on your culture, right? Based on your wounds and your traumas. And so this is the work is really starting to hold in your body, in your nervous system. When you are trying to manifest something, the question is not an intellectual one. It is within. It is within you. It is in your body. And so what does that actually look like? Right? It starts with one question. Not what do I want to manifest, but what feeling am I trying to create? What feeling is it? Because if you find the feeling, if it's freedom, if it's safety, if it's love, if it's ease, whatever it is for you, and then can I create that feeling in my body right now? Not by actually getting the thing, by being with the feeling, breath by breath, day by day. We manifest based on who we be, on the being, not the doing. And so this is how you shift your point of attraction, not through wanting more, through more being. Small, daily, consistent. And this is how a regulated nervous system becomes your new baseline. And that baseline is what changes what you attract. And if you don't believe me, try it on. Try it on. This is to show, to help illuminate the powerful being that you are. In the being. See, we're human beings. You are a powerful being. You are constantly manifesting. We have an energetic field that can go out 5 feet, if not more. We are constantly attracting. But we need to make sure that whatever we're seeking, we can hold within our nervous system. For if we can't, then we need to let go of the resistance that's keeping it away from us, the feeling that's keeping it away. And so let's do this right now. Think of something you have been wanting to call in. And don't think about how. It's never about the how. And don't think about when. You just feel. What is the feeling of already having it? Is it freedom? Is it security? Is it joy? Is it ease? You name it. I'll wait. And now, with that feeling, place one hand on your chest. Breathe in through your nose. Slow and full. And hold for a moment. And now exhale longer than the inhale, all the way out through your nose. And just let that feeling exist in your body, even for 10 seconds. Not as a wish, as a state. That is the practice. And that is the point of attraction. And so try it on. You are not manifesting wrong. We are constantly manifesting. You're manifesting from exactly where your nervous system lives. And when you regulate that, when you heal what's been stored there, when calm becomes your baseline instead of your exception, what you hold expands. What you attract, it shifts. Not because you want it harder, not because you do more, because you became someone whose nervous system can hold it. That is the work. That is the gift. If this resonated, share it with someone who needs to hear it, Follow along. And if you're ready to release what's keeping your nervous system in the loop, Let It Go is live. It's $47. Link is in the bio because you've carried this long enough. Don't believe me? Try it on. And this is Try It On, where awareness meets the nervous system and real change begins from within. So take this into your life, not as something to believe, as something to try. And until next time, I wish you a beautiful life. Cheers.